Good evening, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Business Standard newspaper headline. So, first of all, on page number 3, in that upturn in capex cycle on horizon, says RBI report. Next, 10% of world may get COVID in 19 days. US expert. Next, Foxconn to get rupees 357 crore under PLI scheme. Next, government plan tax waivers for IDBI bank suitors. Next, share buyback through stock exchanges to be phased out. Next, BFSI event kicks off today. Then next on page number 4, in that government note to rupees 357 crore for Foxconn under PLI scheme. Next, Dabur promoters offload 1% stake in block deal. Next, Airtel acquires 8% stake in tech startup Lemonix. Next, Puma names Anushka Sharma as a brand ambassador. Next, delivery to buy supply chain solution for firm algorithm tech. Next, PDG plans expansion to more cities to invest $300 million in each. Next, Bengaluru tops APAC in flexible office space stock report. Next, India will take 40 years to match China's car penetration. Bhargava. Next, lifting hazy on Delhi's fog of late flights and freight nervous. Next, Google India's profit terrible in 5 years. Next, on page number 5, in that Cosmia Pirmal pulls out of Reliance Capital auction. Next, power demand to fall in H2, Gencos receivable to go up. On page number 6, in that India GDP grow by 9.7% in H1 of FY23 FinMin. Next, Fetch affirms India's sovereign rating at BBB. Next, government raised over rupees 4 trillion via disinvestment since 2014. Next, recover rupees 97 crore from AAP for political ads. Delhi LG to CS. Next, G20 India Joint Finance Health Task Force holds first meet. Next, House panel for C plan policy for last mile air connectivity. Next, global situation casts a shadow on budget. Next, center likely to sell 11% in IRFC by FY24. Next, fresh formal job creation falls to lowest in 17 months. Next, Jammu and Kashmir created most jobs under PM schemes. Next, India to host next round of IPEF talks in Feb. Next, INS Arnala touches the waters of Bay of Bengal. Then on page number 8, in that government may waive tax norms for IDBI bank buyers. Next, NRI deposit sees a U-turn. Next, dollar 922 dollar 922 million sold in forex market in October. Next, Indians remitted dollar 1.92 billion in October. Next, addressing concentration risk on home turf. Then on page number 9, in that Pondicherry ranks first, Bihar, Jharkhand worst. Next, winter session likely to end on December 23. Next, firms given health data access with patents contains. Next, Naxal violence down 77% in 11 years. Next, GST compensation of rupees 17,176 crore pending to states has a for June. Next, IRDAI cannot use burning cost has minimum rates. Next on page number 10, in that Amazon agrees to EU antitrust truce in unfair practices probe. Next, Xiaomi to cut 10% jobs amid China's COVID surge. Next, budget deficit hits record $1.1 trillion. Next, Jan 6 panel for criminal charges against Trump. Next, Musk likely to walk the talk on quitting as Twitter CEO. Next, Harvey Weinstein found guilty in second sex crimes trial. Next, Pakistan forces kill all militants, hostages freed. Next, Pakistan plans WFH to shut shops early in austerity. Next, World Bank approves $1.69 billion for Pakistan flood relief projects. Next, Wells Fargo to pay $3.7 million for mismanagement. Next, Citigroup's $900 million revolving blunder ends with dismissal. Next, steepest slowdown since 1970, World Bank. Next, EU states agree on natural gas prices cap at $191. Next, on page number 11, it's an article section in that unilateral carbon pricing. Next, handle with care. Next, a closer look at quiet diplomacy. Next, the planet gets short-changed again. Next, defending against cyber threat. Then on page number 15 in that NIIF, tortoise among hares, Harris. I am repeating again this news. NIIF, a tortoise among hares. Next, 77% services sector firm keen on hiring in Q4 report. Next, BSNL waits for government agencies take on land asset monetization. On page number 16, in that 10% of world may get COVID in 19 days export. Next, cumulative case in China near 2 million. Next, lower booster coverage in India. Then next on page number 17 in that size matters parsed equity fund launches willed NFO collection. Next, SEBI open store for mutual fund platforms to charge for services. Next, consultation paper for secondary market ASBA by March. Next, 2023 could be flat for Indian equities. Next, markets recoup most of intraday losses on flag and buying. Next, Yan jumps stocks and bonds drop as uh, BOJ breaks yield barrier. Next, KFin Technologies IPO subscribed 70% on day 2. Next, Radiant Cash sets price brand of rupees 94 to 99. Next, Zaggle files papers with regulator for OFS. Next, new assets expansion to drive Ponex Mills growth. Next on page number 18 in that Jeffries rejects India Pie, exits Zomato ATL. Next, don't let bank compel you to buy insurance with home loan. Then on page number that much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.